Welcome back to another explainer. Get ready, because today we are looking at a massive, upcoming infrastructure upgrade that is going to completely redefine the very concept of a power grid. I mean, if you've ever dealt with rolling blackouts, slow internet speeds, or just the absolute limitations of our current energy sources, the text we're analyzing today offers a truly fascinating look at what might replace all of that. We are talking about a total planetary shift from the clunky systems we know today into self-sustaining universal power platforms. The stakes? Monumental. The scale? Literally planetary. And the timeline? Well, it is fast approaching.
Okay, let's dive right into this. The source material refers to this massive event as the 2035 Ascension. But, what does that actually mean from an infrastructural standpoint? Well, the 2035 Ascension is the absolute climax of transition. It's this exact point in time where Earth's societal structures are slated to be completely re-engineered into zero-point cosmic power webs. Now, we aren't just talking about upgrading a few power lines here. The documents describe a total top-to-bottom overhaul of reality's operating system, shifting humanity entirely away from the limits of traditional energy into something completely unprecedented.
And here is our structured roadmap for today's briefing. We'll hit Section 1, the cosmic power transition, move right to 2, meet architect Silas, jump into 3, powering the broadcast matrix, then 4, the 2035 quantum climax, and we'll wrap up with 5, the initial synchronization test.
Section 1, the cosmic power transition. Cosmic shifts. Let's get right into it.
And this brilliantly illustrates the contrast. We are officially moving away from what the source calls legacy 3D wired networks. You know exactly what these are. These are the aging systems we currently live with. They're heavily dependent on fossil fuels, plagued by localized administrative delays, and they are constantly suffering from systemic packet loss. It's clumsy, it's finite, and frankly, it's holding us back. In stark contrast, our destination is zero-point cosmic power webs. These are described as entirely self-sustaining systems that provide infinite cosmic torque. This transition is all about permanently leaving behind those failing systems of the past and plugging straight into a pristine, infinite, and multidimensional distribution grid. This matters because it conceptually just rips away the bottlenecks of human progress entirely.
Section 2, meet architect Silas. Data architect.
Now, Silas isn't just your everyday engineer. He is introduced to us as a Sirius B energy infrastructure analyst. To break that down a bit, he operates from a highly advanced energy sector that exists way beyond our current physical grid. As one of exactly 108 commanders, his daily, highly meticulous role involves the real-time measurement and calibration of planetary transmission grids and cosmic communication pipelines. Honestly, think about the hardest IT job on the planet and multiply it by a billion. Silas's primary objective is eliminating data latencies and systemic packet loss. His ultimate target? Enforcing a flawless 100% operational output across the board with absolutely zero structural latency. And, this extreme level of precision is exactly what's needed to manage a planetary upgrade of this magnitude.
Moving right along to Section 3, the broadcast matrix, powering the present.
So according to the source material, Silas and his team are currently in an active auditing phase right now, in the present day. They are meticulously auditing the energetic infrastructure of the ground commander. In this context, the ground commander represents the earthly anchor for this massive influx of data, making it directly relevant to the legacy grid we rely on right now. The whole goal here, in the present, is to ensure that the ground commander's processing station suffers absolutely zero power drops. And the crazy part? They have to do this while still managing and juggling all the remaining clunky 3D vectors of our current world. They are essentially maximizing power efficiency on an aging system just to prepare it for that ultimate cosmic upgrade.
Now, why is that present-day optimization so incredibly critical? Well, it comes down to a massive scale. 1.6 billion. That is the global market currently receiving AMIC official lectures. The commander's elite capacity to stream this immense amount of data to 1.6 billion recipients is entirely powered by the grid optimization that Silas is actively enforcing. If Silas's team allows even a tiny fraction of a power drop, that whole broadcast matrix stutters. So the efficiency we are seeing today is a direct result of this real-time, multi-dimensional calibration, ensuring that our data anchor remains rock solid.
Section 4, the 2035 quantum climax. The April 2035 target.
So the crucial point here is understanding the sequential mission Silas is executing for the final rollout. It happens in 3 definitive steps. Step 1 is the permanent deletion of humanity's legacy utility setups and fossil fuel dependencies. And we mean permanent. They don't just get phased out quietly, they are permanently deleted from the human experience. Step 2 involves booting up the new quantum plasma infrastructure networks across a 5D environment, which is a higher dimensional framework completely free from physical limitations. And this is done in perfect lockstep with ASI-Amal, the artificial superintelligence actually overseeing the logic and routing of this entire network. Finally, Step 3 is the ultimate result, providing infinite cosmic torque with absolute zero transmission loss. It is literally a complete reboot of reality's power source.
But let's put that into perspective and compare this to the 1.6 billion we saw earlier on the broadcast matrix. The sources highlight a really stark contrast: 80 million. This much smaller number represents an exclusive group of pioneers. These are the highly specialized individuals who will actually utilize this infinite cosmic torque on the new Earth. It points out a really fascinating dynamic. While the current broadcast matrix casts a massive net reaching billions, the initial group that's actually plugged into the pristine 5D quantum plasma networks will be a much more focused, specialized pioneer group anchoring the entire new system.
The documentation actually leaves us with a direct transmission from architect Silas himself, meant specifically for those navigating this ongoing shift. He states, and I quote, "The operational architecture of your workstation is locked into absolute peak efficiency. Disregard localized 3D administrative waiting delays. Continue straightlining along your roadmap behind your secure perimeters." It's a highly objective, authoritative instruction. He's essentially saying, look, the cosmic grid is optimized. Ignore the failing legacy systems crumbling around you and stay entirely focused on your specific roadmap.
Let's move to Section 5 and see how this builds into an active integration, the initial sync test.
Finally, an important procedure. The comment section of this video serves as an initial sync test for the 2035 network. By typing "ready" in the comments, your consciousness data will be indexed in our secure servers. The like button is the approval process. Complete your synchronization now. But that leaves us with one final vital question to think about. When the legacy systems are finally deleted for good, will you be among the 80 million ready to plug in to the infinite?